Duryodhana's death. In a single combat, he and Bhima were equal in strength. Bhima then remembered his vow and attacked Duryodhana's thighs, breaking them. Duryodhana fell and Bhima stamped on him. Even while dying, Duryodhana felt no regret for all the wrong things he had done and all the havoc that resulted from his actions. He condemned and insulted Krishna for breaking the rules of the battle. Krishna told him clearly that he should not blame others. They were forced to deceive their enemies during the war as a result of his own wrong actions, his jealousy and hatred. Krishna told Duryodhana as he lay dying that he had been a brave warrior, though a wicked person. Balrama, returning just then, saw Bhima break Duryodhana's thighs, which was against the rules of war, he said. But Krishna told him that all actions should be seen totally to know what caused them. Ashwathama's revenge. Ashwathama saw the dying Duryodhana and swore he would wipe out the remaining forces of the enemy. He, Kripacharya and Kritavarma were the only ones left. They rested under a tree that night. While the others slept, Ashwathama saw an owl kill several crows on a tree. Seeing that, he decided to kill the enemy while they were asleep. Kripacharya and Kritavarma were against this, but couldn't stop Ashwathama. That night, when Drishtadyumna and the Panchala forces were sleeping in their camp, along with the 5 sons of Draupadi, Ashwathama attacked and killed all of them. Grief-stricken and furious, the Pandavas found him hiding behind Vyasa on the banks of the Ganga. Ashwathama read a mantra on a blade of grass, aiming it to kill Abhimanyu's unborn child. But Krishna saved Uttara and the child. Ashwathama accepted defeat and gave the jewel he was born with to Bhima and went away into the forest. Grief. Dhritarashtra was inconsolable after the death of his sons. Sanjay had little comfort to offer him, except that grief could not change the past. Vyasa always came when one of the Pandavas or Kauravas had to be comforted. He told Dhritarashtra to treat the Pandavas as his sons. Dhritarashtra embraced Yudhishthira without any love. When he went to Bhima, Krishna placed an iron figure before him. Dhritarashtra had great strength in his arms. Krishna knew. He embraced the iron figure, smashing it to bits, thinking he had killed Bhima, his son's enemy. But Krishna told him it was only a statue. The Pandavas went to Gandhari, who was being comforted and advised by Vyasa. She said the Kauravas had died because of their pride, but she blamed Bhima for breaking the rules of combat in killing Duryodhana. Bhima recalled all the dishonor and deceit the Pandavas and Draupadi had suffered. Gandhari's tears. Gandhari wished one of her sons had been spared. Then she asked for Yudhishthira. He stood before her waiting for her to punish him. She turned aside, as even through the blindfold she would reduce Yudhishthira to ashes with her grief. Gandhari was wise, and she hid her sorrow and blessed the Pandavas. She shared her grief with Draupadi, who had also lost all her sons in the war, and consoled her. It was her blind love for her sons that caused the destruction of the Kuru tribes. The Pandavas performed the last rites for all the kinsmen who had died in the war. One day, sage Narada came to Yudhishthira to congratulate him on his victory and find out if he was happy. Yudhishthira agreed that they had the kingdom, but they had all lost sons, brothers, and relatives. He had even been forced to kill his elder brother Karna.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.